Welcome back. We enter Area 2B now. Which, oddly enough, I don't think it's vanilla. Even though I mentioned this being a vanilla hack before. Don't have to worry about it. Will there be any Layer 2 gimmicks here? Probably. I'm assuming so because of that background. That background always suggests something to do with Layer 2. I'm gonna keep going up. And again, Layer 2 could always be about the interesting scenery as opposed to the level design. Something up this pipe? It's kind of Christmassy. And yes, this seems to be unchanged. So, we'll keep on going. How are we going to end the level? With the same Koopa gimmick. Ow. Good old memories of the original. So this is an alternate route to Donut Plains 3, as we know. Or in this case, World 2-3, as we should call it. We start out up high. And I'm already worried about that Hammer Brother. Probably could have done that without the cape. But uh-oh. Fuzzy gonna be following me the whole level? Probably so. The crazy one. Really crazy. Seeing a lot of diagonals right now. Probably in some of the earlier levels, too. Gonna press that switch. You will go there. There's probably going to be another switch. And a sharp 90 degree as well. Okay, where's the other switch going to be? If there is one. Probably not. Redundancy, though. Can be fun to play, but sometimes hard to commentate. You want something original if you want to commentate. And so I decided to forget that. I'm flying over it. Halfway point is probably near anyway. Yeah, I know it does make for a good challenge, but I'm just trying to be fast at the same time, but not too fast. We all get that feeling. And something tells me there's no halfway point. The goal's right there, and I didn't even see it. Probably could have climbed lower to be able to see it. Alright. 2-4. 2-4-6-8. Out of a cannon. With some interesting use of the castle graphics. No. Not actually. I don't know if it's the castle graphics, but it does look interesting. I just saw some lava right there as well. Right there. And no buoyancy at all. Koopa just fell in, but appropriately, there is lava in this cave that's under lava. Buoyancy is usually automatic for the cave. Or at least for the lava. Because technically, it doesn't require buoyance. It causes the Koopas to just sink in like quicksand. Whereas for you, it kills you instantly. Kinda like the coffee from Super Mario Place, only this time P-switches, mushrooms, and such actually stand safely on it. Whereas instead of you being in it like quicksand, it will kill you instantly. I shouldn't really be explaining the underground lava in a ROM hack, should I? Not even when comparing it to a ROM hack. Out of my own jurisdiction. Morton's Castle. Another place out of my jurisdiction. Another underwater level, too. Probably easier to do when I'm small, though. Could probably do it when big. Even in a silly place like this. Silly little traps. That yellow switch block probably wouldn't even help. It would just give me trouble. Yeah, even then, at some point, I probably am going to lose it. Oddly enough, that first one that I lost wasn't even to one of these spikes. It was to a ball and chain. So yeah, I'm actually swimming pretty good here. Pretty well. Here I can just go as fast as I want since the ceiling is safe. But here, I gotta go back to slow. Actually, I don't know if this is really any slower, but it certainly does feel slower because... Oh. Being on land will actually slow you down in the water, in case you hadn't figured that out, too. Yeah. Okay, that was a weird sound glitch there. It sounded like a spring. A spring broke. Do you suppose there are any artificial string instruments in the Super Mario World music? Because if there is, then maybe one of the artificial strings broke. Good old violin jokes. Not easy to think of violin jokes, though. Particularly if your main forte is piano. Hooray for strategy. Just waiting for some of the ball and chains to move a little later. But now... these thwomps will be a little bit of trouble. Now I gotta remember, when I'm falling there... at that one space, at that one tile area... where I died last time... I'm obviously gonna want to be much more careful and move to the right. Turn around rather abruptly. Not that abruptly at all. Or maybe even take advantage of that with the cape. Always gives you a little bit of time. Just a few seconds of recovery before you actually take damage. I guess I deserve that. But I also deserve my feather back for all that effort. Huh, the time limit reset. Now with these walls, probably going to want to apply the same strategy that I did when there were spikes on the ceiling. And here, I can just swim up as quickly as I want until I find any obstacles. Or until I need to actually swim quickly. But that doesn't seem to happen too often. Oh look, there's the boss door already. And an additional green switch block in case you wanted an extra feather. Nah. Let's just go ahead and fight Morton. The magical number 3 jumps. And down he goes. Beaten to a pulp. Beaten to a pea-sized pulp. Well, that's 2 down. Magically make that island appear because I haven't accessed the Star World yet. And the Vanilla Lake is gone. What about on the Overworld? Is there still something there? There could be. Well, there's a Buzzy Beetle that just fell into the lava like that. Like a really silly one. Well, that probably makes it harder for me to get the secret exit, but I'm not going to worry too much. Particularly because of invisible coin blocks. Something tells me the key in the keyhole probably going to be in the same place. Now, that was kind of silly. And that slowdown is equally silly. Oh, there's the key. And there will probably be the keyhole. Maybe no P-switch... Oh yeah, P-switch is required. Yeah. At least that didn't take too long. So there's 3A. But 3-1 will come first. The normal exit, that is. Gonna catch up to where I was before as fast as I can. Sacrificing a shell and a feather. Okay, maybe not a feather. Couldn't really say an arm and a leg, because I wouldn't want to get hurt. Hello to another blarg. And another blarg. Ooh. Rough. Now we got water. Wonder if this is going to be only one room. So. All the water that was in Vanilla Dome 2 is now in Vanilla Dome 1. What will be in Vanilla Dome 2 now? I won't find out just yet. Gonna build a super long bridge. As often seems to be a gimmick. At least I don't have to be Kaizo about the bridge. And just do that. And there's a pipe right there. I'm also probably going to come out the pipe just behind it. I wasn't expecting that of the layer 2. Of course. At least it'll be one pace. Because I just immediately landed on the skulls right after coming out of the pipe. I have almost no control over that except for the gravity. gravity at which I fall with a feather. Maybe even without a feather. That could also alter it a little bit. No, 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 no. That was trouble. I think they're making you take a mandatory hit here. What are these coins about? There gonna be a P-switch somewhere that I could accidentally press? Or is it like a reverse P-switch trap? Probably a reverse trap. Could have easily carried the P-switch with me. But then again, it wouldn't be a trap, because at least it expires. Maybe a temporary trap, but not a permanent one. I'm just gonna go on. Pipe right there. Gonna need a P-switch if I want to get that one Yoshi coin. But I don't want to. On the other hand, I do want to be careful. Ugh. Blarg jumping always brings back memories. At least there were no blargs in that one area with all the chompers coming from the ceiling. But yeah. And after Vanilla Dome 2, there probably is going to be a red switch. Anyway, that'll probably be next video.